Hi, Phyllis here from southernfrugal.com. This morning we're going to have a smoothie and it's going to be made with chickpeas, and I'm going to explain a little bit about that in a minute. But first I want to get all my ingredients ready. Alright, first thing I'm going to put into the blender is going to be the bananas. Now these were frozen and they've thawed out now, a little too much actually. I'll put those in the bottom of the blender just to keep anything from getting stuck under the blades. Alright, so really, they were kind of small bananas. 1 cup of cooked chickpeas that were previously frozen. 1 cup of red seedless grapes, and they were also frozen, as was the banana. And then 1 fresh golden delicious apple, just cut up in chunks. Okay, now the next thing we're going to add will be the almond milk. Now on the almond milk, I just use the kind that doesn't have any added sugar. It's 30 calories, and this would just be what was naturally occurring in the almond milk. So I'm going to just put enough in there to grind it all up. Let you see that. There we go. It's going to take a minute or so to grind this up, so here we go. Ready to pour it in the glasses. And these little red delicious grapes are what sweeten it up. Okay, so the smaller one's mine and the larger one's my husband's. Alright, let me get this mess cleaned up and we'll be back. Okay, I have tasted of this. And of course you cannot taste the chickpeas at all. And the thing that you can taste most, of course, is the banana, and next the grapes. Alright, I wanted to just share this with you. Some of you might already know this, but I wanted to share it. Now, some days we use peanut butter. Some days we use chickpeas. And the main reason for using either one of these is the protein that's in them, because that's what carries you, all the way through really lunchtime, depending on what time you have the smoothie. You just simply never get hungry. Alright, I did a little comparison here, and I hope you can see this. There we go. Comparing the peanut butter to the chickpeas. Now, the main thing is the protein. In chickpeas, a half a cup is 8 grams, and 2 tablespoons of peanut butter is 7 grams. Now, usually when I put peanut butter in the smoothie, I use 4 tablespoons, so we each get 7 grams of protein. So when we use the chickpeas, I make sure I use 1 whole cup, because this is what's in 1 half cup. So each one of us gets 8 grams of protein. Now the other comparisons, which is pretty significant, is the dietary fiber. It's 14 grams, or 56% of your daily need. And the peanut butter on the fiber is 2 grams, and that's 8%. And the only thing really the peanut butter has that the chickpeas do not have is they've got a little bit of niacin and a little bit of vitamin E, and that's a benefit. But the main thing I'm looking for is something for breakfast that works so we don't get hungry, and this protein is what does it. Now, the other thing to note on the peanut butter is that it's got 3 grams of sugar, and of course most of that is added sugar. and also the saturated fat. The chickpeas have 0, and the peanut butter has 3.5 grams. Now, the biggest reason for that is because they add stuff like palm oil and things like that, and they also add sugar to the peanut butter to make it taste better, I guess, and also to make it smooth. Peanut butter is good. Chickpeas are better for this particular application. Now, I've done a video on the chickpeas, how to cook them. All right. And, you know, you can cook them and freeze them. And that's exactly what I do. I go ahead and cook the whole pot and then freeze them in a little container. That way I can just take out a cup at a time. And let me just guess and say, after you cook them, it equals maybe about 6 cups. So the chickpeas really, I think, are less expensive than if you buy the peanut butter. And you don't get the added fiber in the peanut butter. And the fiber, of course, is very good for you. And also, the peanut butter has added sugar, but don't get me wrong, we use peanut butter all the time. But really, for health purposes, the chickpeas are probably better. Okay, so I'm just going to call this Sunday morning smoothie, and this is Sunday morning before church. All right, we'll see you the next time.